Penguin Random House Australia Audio proudly presents The Funny Thing About Norman Foreman, written by Julietta Henderson, narrated by Katherine Parkinson. All rights reserved.
Chapter 1. Sadie. When I was born, my insides lay outside my body for 21 days, which is unexpected, but not nearly as unusual as you might think. For every 3,999 babies that come out with everything tucked in neatly and sealed away exactly where it should be, there's one like me. Nobody really knows why. Luck of the draw, my father used to say. For those 3 weeks, while I lay spread-eagled in an incubator like a Nando's special, a crowd of doctors gathered every morning to discuss their cleverness and, as my organs shrank to their correct size, bit by bit they gently posted a little more of the me parts that had made a break for it back inside. Well, that's the way my mother told it anyway. The way my father told it, the doctors gathered around the incubator every morning to discuss whether they'd be having my large intestine or my liver for their lunch, and whether it be with chips or salad. And that right there might tell you almost everything you need to know about my parents. On my inside's final day of freedom, the head surgeon pushed the last bit through the slit in my stomach and stitched it closed, presumably with everything in its rightful place. I was declared whole and sent home to begin life almost like nothing had ever happened. Except that even when the regular hospital checkups stopped and the scar on my stomach that I'd never lived without faded to a thin silver seam, I can always remember still feeling the tugging behind it. Something I could never quite name, nudging at the fleshy edges whenever things were going badly, or too well, or just for fun, to remind me how easily those parts of me that never quite fitted could come sliding out. Anytime we like, Sadie, anytime we like. It wasn't until I held my own son for the first time that the constant dull pressure of keeping the scar together receded. When a nurse placed that slippery, crumpled-up bundle of a boy on my chest, I tightened my grip on a handful of hospital sheet as my world creaked on its axis, bumped into a comfy spot, and was finally facing the right way. I didn't feel the tug on the scar again until a different boy died, and to say I wasn't ready for it isn't even the most important thing, because by then there was a whole lot more at stake than just my own stupid insides spilling out into the world. I was as scared as hell, and I had no idea how to fix any of it. And that right there might tell you almost everything you need to know about me.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?